So, note to self. You cannot do that game mode because it crashes me. I can't even load into it. It just crashes me every time. hmm I hate that. That pisses me off greatly because I'm wasting so much time. Anyways, I'm willing to ignore this for now and do the story now. So this is the story portion. Part 1 was me preparing to get to the story. So there's that. And guess what? You won't know, but I deleted another part that would have been here, but you know, it's unfortunate because I had to delete another part. I tried a second time to go into that game mode and I couldn't do it. It just crashed me a second time trying to do it. It's an upgraded game mode. This is gonna suck because this means if it doesn't let me into it every single time I do Sequential Phantasm, then I'm just gonna miss out on rewards. That's gonna piss me off. I'll ignore it for now. I'll try it in my off time. Maybe I'll bring this up in the future. I hope I do. But for now, we are on the story portion of the stream now. So, let's do this all. Now, before I do this, I should see what I need to do here. Let's see. Alright. High speed transmission module. Alright, let's do this. Very excited for this story. Meryl like showing her belly there is so weird to me. But I didn't think she'd grow on me. I like the crown thing that she's got. She's cuter than her regular counterpart. Or her current time counterpart? I still don't know how to feel with this. Gethos Network was what she was before, Spirit became what it was in the main story of the game that we know of that, we went towards. But this was Meryl in the past, and Meryl existed as a standard character in present time, so she was a lot stronger in the past. Seems kind of wrong to me. Outfit screams kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie. Plus the freaking swimsuit. The swimsuit is freaking ridiculous. I actually cannot. I don't even know. Like they're really trying to promote her. I want to see if I can find it again. Oh, oh. Making me want to pull for her again.
Here, silly.
Look how hot this outfit is. It's probably the sexiest swimsuit design I've seen on a woman in this game.
Not too bad. I'll choose this one.
So yeah, I just want to point that out. This is like the sexiest swimsuit design I've seen in this game. I wish I could get this outfit because this outfit is so cute. I love it. It's so adorable.
Here, silly.
Every time I try for this, I never get anything. Makes me not want to draw on it. It makes me incredibly sad. No. Um, I do the other pulls. I don't know if I feel like doing it now. Kinda want to still do the pulls. Hmm. I am still thinking about getting her again. Like another copy. I think I have her A1. Hmm. Let's go through these real quick. Do these real quick. I was supposed to do these earlier. I forgot. Hey. What the heck? Anyways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I might already have that. No, it says new. Oh, then it's new. Okay. Well, maybe it's not new. Hold on, I gotta check that. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I have to check that. It is new. It actually is new. Okay, that's almost a 4-piece set then. I have mind. Do I have a faith one? Oh, I do have a faith one. All I need is an emotion and then she's done. Maybe I'll grab that. Maybe I'll grab that with my extra that I can make. Or I can make it right now, actually. I just don't know if I want to. I really want Layla's matrices. Hmm. Oh, right. I don't have Rubilia. I forgot I don't even own her. Custom Max Thorn. So that was the 2-piece I got for her. Wait, I don't own any of these. I don't own a single one of these. Okay. Her 4-piece is not bad, though. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, hyper investing that over time. Even though it would take forever, but it's... Label's 4-piece is not bad. And a 4-piece of Fenrir's is not bad either. Hmm. Should I get this one then? Yeah, I think it's worth getting. Straight up, I just think it's worth getting. I'll just start skipping through these again. I hate how long the animation is. No SSR. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and SSR. One more. Never mind. God damn it, Freak. Okay. That was probably one of the worst ones to get. 3. Can we get SSR before the SSR? The guarantee? Please? 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 Alright, I guess not. I guess we're destined to fail with this one. Skip this, I don't care about this. Not special no more. And final one. Boom. I was up by one shot. Whatever. Whatever. Right now I don't know what box to get, so I'm just gonna hold on to it, I think. I better prepare to get some of these. I'm not gonna have enough for the next one. That's gonna be a problem. Did I get the other stuff? When I did the other game modes and such. Wait, do I have some of those I can use? I forgot, I might need to check that. Yeah, I might need to check that. It still sucks that I haven't worked on this, but I purposefully haven't for a good reason. Let's check those. Or not those, I'm not going to use them, but I just want to see this. thought I had free pulls for this. That's why I want to check that. Oh, think I didn't use them. Holy shit. Why that's so close to pity? That angle's doing something to me. I thought she looked kind of cool like this, though. Kind of looks like a mermaid, though, or something. But then you give me, like, this angle. What the hell? It's making me feel some kind of way, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but since I'm close to pity, you know, I might as well try for one of these. Might as well. Which one don't I have? I have emotion. I don't have faith. I have memory. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have this one. I don't have emotion. Was it? No, I have emotion and memory. Okay, I have emotion and memory. I don't have faith and mind. Okay. So can I only restrict one? Oh boy. It's not gonna get me anywhere. Like, there's a good chance I'm not gonna get it if it's within just these two. Cause then it's like I have 33% chance to get what I want. I guess it's better than not having a restriction though. Alright, let's do it. Two. Blue, purple. Alright. And then with the gold. Alright. Can I please get the matrix I'm looking for Miss Huang? Mimi? Please? Please? Alright. Alright. Well, that was a fail. Alright. I forgot to show the intro every time. It's something you don't even get to see at one time. Sad face. I actually like this girl. Even though she's fucking whack. But, you know, I don't remember her name anymore. That's fine. I don't need to remember her name. But doing that pose was good for something. Wait. Oh, it's doing this to me again. Race thing. I don't like it. We're good on everything else. I think so. Yeah. So, let's go. Let's finally do this story. I've wasted enough time. Well, except for the part where I forgot I need to switch my weapon because we're going to go right back into the network world in a minute. Let's go back to this team because I like using this team in the overworld. Alright, let's do this. Miss Plotty, what is good?
Plotty, what happened?
The program specifically designed to scan for data singularities was detected by the network's firewall and is temporarily unusable. Therefore, I can't provide you with the exact location of the data singularity this time.
Really?
Huh?
I told you before, Data singularities in the surface layer are a type of error or loophole in the system. So in order to find singularities like this, the program essentially acts as an attack on the network. I've only used this program on the network twice, but its firewall has already identified it as a source of attacks and will counterattack whenever I activate it. For that reason, I don't have a way to locate data singularities right now.
So...
There are certainly other singularities within the network, but you'll need to find them yourself this time. You're quite familiar with the surface layer now, right? Have you noticed any distinctive features?
The coordinates for the last two data singularities happen to be where the Omnium reactors were located in the surface layer. Maybe there's some sort of connection between the two.
I'm not talking about that. It's the similar data fluctuations that might indicate a weakening in the firewall's functions.
I'm not sure about that. The only real similarity between the last two operations is that we had to use Omnium reactors that existed on the surface layer. If we locate the next reactor, we might also find a new data singularity there.
That's a bold assumption, Authorizer. If you're right, it might revolutionize our entire understanding of the surface layer.
I guess we had both of our interactions like this. It makes sense now.
Here's an example. Research revealed that attacks on the foundational layer by viruses led to anomalies in Ada's surface layer. That's why, after you eradicated the viruses, the surface network's aberrations vanished.
If your theory holds, then a data singularity's surface coordinates should align with a foundational layer vulnerability, rather than being tied to a fixed object on the surface layer.
Exactly. If Omnium reactors can pinpoint data singularities, it implies that the surface layer's operational logic also impacts the network's foundational layer. This could significantly influence our network's repair strategies.
Understood.
Get moving, Authorizer. If you actually succeed, we'll have a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, we gotta prove it
Understood.
first, I
But
suppose.
before I proceed, can you tell me if Hykros has any lab records on Omnium experiments? Especially those related to reactors from before the Cataclysm? This would help me find them more easily once I enter the network.
Okay.
Yes, I did find some. After you mentioned what happened on the surface layer, I stumbled upon a few records. I think you'll find them quite intriguing. Once you've gone through these materials, you'll be ready to dive into the network.
It says that when you talk to them again, they don't have voice lines. Makes me sad for some reason. Oh, I have to hold it. I guess that makes sense. Before you just spam it. And I didn't like that, to be honest. Maybe other people liked it. I don't know. I accidentally will press circle sometimes. That's why. Now, what was I gonna do again? Alright, I want to go here because I feel like the voice is not loud enough. Maybe it's too loud in my ear. I forget. But I really need it to be louder than this. If only there was a one for like actual speaking audio. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to deal with it. Oh. Mailman to retrieve the file. Why did the Federation X have to take care of the rest? Who are they? Who are they? A pseudo person? I don't remember. I don't remember most. Oh, I have most of the story. I still remember some things, but I feel like I have to see the people at the higher up that I forgot about. Supposing, could it be without me in the spacecraft? Ace and Nola. Okay, that was her name. would die in the Omnium reactor explosion when infiltrating the Aurora Experimental Center. Okay. Dude, is she still around? What happened to her? Anyway, let me sub. Rosalind. Psychiatric intervention. How did this happen in media? Didn't say anything about it, and other people who were hurt. There were industries explosion either. The media didn't say anything on it. And then this guy. This is one of the people I'm trying to remember. Calio. Or no, this is Wells. Oh yeah, this is Wells. Yeah, this guy. Which is... Was it Rosalind's grandfather? I forget. Why did Lucius die in the exposure too? Did Wells actually become the next ambassador of justice exposing Aurora Industries like this? It seems he wasn't as close to them as we assumed. Interesting, actually.
Hey, Plotty. I looked through those files you gave me. I have some questions about their authenticity.
These are all official reports from Asperia's media and the Federation. Even if the events aren't perfectly aligned with the facts, the conclusions are verified as true.
But Aurora Industries exposing the files are nothing like what I experienced. You said the surface layer's history mirrors Ida's history, right? The real history.
But if everything in these files is true, does that mean I've already altered the history that was meant to unfold within the network? If so, will everything still play out as it did in Ida's real history?
There's a flaw in your reasoning. It's precisely because the network's history is immutable that the events recorded in these files are destined to occur.
Does that mean that going to be another Aurora Industries explosion, Ace and the others are fated to meet their end as described in the reports?
I showed you these files to remind you not to waste any more energy on the surface layer than absolutely necessary. Or have you already forgotten about Shirley?
Can't say I forgot about her. It's more of a different problem now.
Of course not.
We gotta deal with Nem. Nem is the reason why Shirley can't be dealt with. We can't even touch Nem as far as I remember. So interacting with the network is not really the biggest issue, even though it is an issue that we're getting, attached to this world. Sure. But yeah. Okay. It's a Mia. Missouri Coast is quite a distance away. Hey, why not head to the shooter electronics lab first? But according to Anka's message, Mira has already reported the Omnium Plague in the area to the Federation. The lab has been seized by the the Public Security Bureau. Then I guess the Zerikos is our only choice now. Wait, when did Anka send me a message? Did she mention anything else? You received 41 messages from Anka. Of these messages, 40 of them are unread. Okay, I don't need you to be talking to me like this, Mia. 40 unread messages. How does she have the time to write so many? Anyways, Mia, can you summarize them for me? Understood. Now analyzing after reading through Anka's messages, 9 of them are jokes, 2 of them are related to manga, 2 of them are invitations to play Witch of Time, 11 of them are unrelated to cat videos, are related to cat videos on the Echo app. 8 of them are requests to use your space rift to teleport her to work on time. What the? Those are probably older messages, anything new. Her latest message was received 30 minutes ago. It's extremely long, but to summarize, she seems to know where Gray Fox is currently located. Oh, right. I forgot. We had so much dealing with Nola last time that I forgot Gray Fox went into hiding. They never found her when we were getting cornered by the freaking Public Security Bureau, and then Rosalind and Anka were fighting. I remember now. It's like they finally, I guess, quote unquote, reunite since Anka goes by a different, is actually her new name, not her old name, which I already forgot what her old name is by now because I don't remember things very well. They shouldn't make us wait to do a story like this long. By the way, the last time I did a stream on Tower Fantasy, we don't count episode 73 because this was cut in half in the same day, alright? But was over a month ago. It wasn't just 1 month ago. I probably would be able to keep it in my brain within that time. I actually can't when it's like over a month. It's ridiculously long. How long it was since the last story continuation. Anyways, she seems to know where Griffiths is located and wished to meet at the tavern. I'm sure her whereabouts have something to do with Aurora Industries again. Could this rescue operation be the source of the explosion mentioned in the Spirit Morning Post? Authorizer, your mission is to prepare to guest those network and locate Shirley. These people are merely AI-generated simulacrums created from historical data. Why are you so determined to do this? I didn't expect Mia to say this. I don't really get it either, Mia, but after everything we've been through, I can't just see them as mere data anymore. Hey, yo! If you think about it, we're all searching for an Omnium reactor right now. If our objectives align, it might help to have a few extra hands, right? Anyway, let's head to the tavern and hear what Anka has to say. Understood. Plotting a course for Orden's Tavern now. Great. I didn't get to hear that in voice because it lagged. Gotta love it. I think I have to like actually go out of my way to get over there because if I do a loading screen, it's not gonna really be worth it. The map looks a little different here. Wait a second. Actually, it might be. Actually, no. I gotta do this. I did not know that would do that. Okay. No. No, 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 no. This. Yes, with my beautiful wings. Yes. Yes. Thank God it doesn't like hold me. Like, thank God that doesn't hold me, bro. Like, he would just be beating my ass, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd have to kill everybody just to go through it. Thank God, it's only like a button press. I still always gotta mention that. Ugh. I hope I hear their voice again when we go through a loading screen, because it's gonna feel real bad if I have to keep reading this. Brother, please stop. There we go. Thank you, Linghan. Yo. Is everyone here?
You're finally here, researcher! Check out the fruits of my latest and greatest research on Aurora Industries. It took 3 days of non-stop work, but it's finally done.
Why is Miro here? Is she trying to get the special case thing back? Because I know she wants it from Nola, but I remember we made a deal with her as far as I can remember. Really, that doesn't sound like you at all.
Actually, she just rummaged through the old box and gathered all the intel from Wednesday. Grey Fox was always urging her to organize it, but she kept putting it off until now.
That, on the other hand, sounds like something Ace would do, so did you find any important clues in these reports?
Absolutely! I fed all the intel from these reports, plus Aurora Industries' public market data, into Grey Fox's decryption terminal. And the AI has already pinpointed several possible hideouts for Grey Fox. Unfortunately, since all this intel was gathered in the past, we can only narrow it down to a few buildings and manufacturing plants under Aurora Industries, as well as some of Lucius's private properties. The rest is up to Officer Roslyn, our guardian angel whose courage, incredible acting, and commitment to justice have empowered her to continue our righteous fight against Chief Wells and his tyranny.
Well, that introduction was super long. In short, I fibbed to Wells that my zeal to nab the thief led me to mess with his plans. That tale earned me a suspension pending investigation, but it gave me ample time to shadow him.
Sounds pretty dangerous. Also, you've been suspended pending investigation. Doesn't that mean...
I know exactly what you're thinking, but the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Anka and I have agreed on a secret code, and she can see my location in real time whenever she wants. If anything happens to me, she'll know where to find me.
Our secret code is Sega, 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 Sega.
Okay, I believe that was her other name, right?
Wells often
Sega.
visits when
Okay.
off duty. Hopefully these will help you rescue Grey Fox. Wells is in a meeting with some of Asperia's government officials today. I plan to slip into his office to gather some crucial evidence. Anka, watch your backs out there, and best of luck.
Okay, let's go.
Here's the information Roslyn gave me earlier. If you put it all together, there are only 3 places left to investigate. A private villa in Dandelion Coast, an Aurora Industries production plant in Linglong Industrial Park, and an unfinished building in Azure Coast.
We don't have time to investigate all 3 of them. If we want to maximize our chances of saving Gray Fox, we'll have to split up and search. Ace and I will take Azure Coast.
Wait, both of them are going to Azure Coast? Is
You
this
should
part
be pretty
of the
familiar
MMO?
with Linglong Industrial Park, researcher. Why don't you and Meryl handle that area?
Mira hasn't said shit yet. What? Why are you making her do work? Remember what happened when I did the Omni Reactor in Azure Coast?
Actually, through my Hycros connections, I recently discovered that the building in Azure Coast is actually another secret Omnium research center by Aurora Industries.
So Lucius is keeping a huge secret somewhere in that building, and it's most likely connected to Gray Fox. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Then again,
Yes.
we'd be wasting a lot of time if we didn't find her there. Maybe it's better if we cover more ground first?
Don't forget the post security bureau is leaving us alone for now because of Meryl. If we split up now, there's no telling what they'll do next.
Researcher is right. To the Public Security Bureau, you're nothing but a group of uncontrollable fugitives. Without me here, they would stop at nothing to hunt down and arrest you all.
Such a hassle. Let's all just head to that coast then.
Well, it led to that anyways. Oh, great. Now I gotta go through a lot of bullshit now. Alright, loading screen. Love my loading screens. I'm hungry, Jesus Christ. I really should have eaten before doing this next part, but let's go. I'm gonna go to the restroom first. Go. Tear this head again. The new location. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I can get over there. Before I do anything, I probably should get this. Algorithm data. Oh, I actually didn't think it would let me go over there. It felt like I couldn't go over there. I just wasted that. God damn it. For some reason, it felt like I couldn't go over there. Now I need to do this again. Great! Great. I'm so used to it being highlighted, which means I would be able to go over there. I was just trying to see if I could select it, but not like that. I didn't think it would let me through. Okay. Gosh. Get me off the waiting. Get me. The new location over here. Oh yeah, I remember this location. Dude, what? I need you to work with me, man. Don't be a bitch, alright? That was. It can be a bitch to me sometimes, I swear. Steak chip, please, and thank you.
It's all mine now.
I see an airdrop I can't ignore. I gotta get that, bro. Is there no easy way to get down here? There's no other way to get over there fast enough. Like, there gotta be one over here, but it doesn't show up. Finally over here.
Is this the place? It's so quiet. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. Do you really think we'll find Gray Fox here?
Well, no, unless we go inside and take a look around.
It seems there are two entrances here. One at the front and one at the back. Should we pair up?
Yes, I think we can cover more ground that way. I'll go with Researcher.
And since when did we put you in charge?
When did we put you in charge? No, this jealousy or something? Let me stop.
You're the one who suggested splitting up in the first place.
Yeah, she has a point.
Hey, boss. Don't you want to team up with me anymore? Or are you ditching me for the new researcher?
Well, I know Nola likes us, even though she acts tough a lot of the time, because we've seen like the true side of her. Like none of the people know what she got going on.
Anka, once we save Gray Fox, I'll make sure she knows every single thing you've been up to. Every bit of it.
Oh damn.
No, wait! Researcher, help me out here! I don't want Gray Fox to chew me out when she's back. Hey, boss, wait up! I don't have a motorcycle!
Why did that sound so weak? Anka and Nola are still on the same team, which means the past really can't be altered. Remember my mission to access the foundation layer, restore the network, and save Shirley. It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself of this, but something telling me plot armor gonna tell me nah, it's not gonna work out that way. Get going too, Meryl. Should I do this? Probably going to. Can I even do this? I mean, if I do this. If I do FF there, I don't think I can. I'd have to do FF here. But I don't have 9B here either. What?
Again!
This is a problem. I could do E9 though. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Oh, I can't. I still couldn't do it anyways. That's great. Try this one more time then. Oh great. Just freaking dandy. I mean, I can at least do this one. I can't do FF again.
I'm so cool.
I can't, wait, I can do BL. Well, I'm getting hoed out here by a computer. Wait. This is incredibly easy to do. I never did that normally before, by the way. Interesting. I just wasted most of my charge because of that. Hmm. Yeah, lights are completely off. Maybe this is just another abandoned building. Turn on the main power switch. Ooh.
Check this
oh.
out. It looks like something or someone was dragged along the ground over here.
Think Greyfox left his trail when Lucius dragged her through here?
It's too early to say for sure. Let's just see where the trail leads.
I didn't think she would really help us out with this, but I find it very interesting. Trails seem to go through this wall. There, hidden switch somewhere?
Step aside. I know a way to get through.
Oh, you're just gonna destroy it, aren't you? Oh, so that's what our ultimate looks like. I see. You know, with that kind of style, you're actually a perfect fit for some. Okay, stop. Perfect Wednesday is weird to say, honestly. Given that she's somewhere else completely. Oh.
Go take cover. Leave these droids to me. I didn't expect your combat skills to be so sharp, perfectly covering my blind spots. Are you really just a researcher?
Yeah, I was wondering if that was gonna happen. It's just that I used to get so lost in my research that my health would suffer, so I started exercising to stay fit. It also provided me with lots of special training.
You're much different than I imagined.
You've investigated me.
Only what I found in your Hykros personnel files. Your past mentors say you're a talented researcher, but often overlook social interactions due to your reserved nature and dedication to research. But the researcher I know is decisive, resilient, and composed under pressure, executing tasks efficiently and never lagging behind.
I can tell you're sincerely complimenting me, but it seems like there's a but that you want to add.
That's because I do. Tell me, what could have happened in such a short amount of time to change you so much?
So, is this because of our researcher identity in the Gestos network? Because we are essentially taking a role of somebody who once existed here as some random person, right? That had this role that we're taking. And in this world, we are changing a lot of things, but we can't even really explain it to an AI, can we? A non-Foundation investigator would be hard to deal with than Anka. Attributed to Wednesday, attributed to my environment. I feel like something about Wednesday would be easier. I don't know, environment just.
Ever since I came into contact with Wednesday, I've experienced all sorts of things on a regular basis that I never would have encountered in the lab. Maybe that's what made me change so much.
I understand that. Major life changes often lead to shifts in personality. And you've certainly faced your share of them since arriving in Asperia. Like falling into a coma or being kidnapped.
Now that you mention it, those events feel like they happened ages ago. Honestly, they weren't that big of a deal, so I wouldn't dwell on them. Besides, I never would have met you if they hadn't happened, right?
Even a small shift in perspective can help us understand other people a lot better.
What are you talking about?
After my wandering days came to an end and I returned to Hykros, I said something similar to Helena, who cared about me deeply. I'm sure she felt the same way then.
What exactly are you thinking about?
You're only comforting me because you don't want me to worry so much about you. That's why you pretend nothing happened, and even make jokes about your painful past to show me how strong you are.
Why do you have to say it like that? So she's recalling her own experiences.
Professor Helena told me about you. The daughter of the Lysaccia family, who became an orphan overnight, wandering throughout the country while searching for your missing brother. That must have been tough.
We did not... That's so weird that we basically got like the actual description of what was her simulacrum story mission. The very first one we did as a stream. That was basically what that story was. We were experiencing a past where we at least seen her wandering around searching for a missing brother. We kept seeing like memories of that, which was really interesting in the events of it. I can't remember the full extent of what that story was. It was very weird. It was different compared to what the future serial locker missions are, which feel more like character story quests, if anything.
I didn't expect her to tell you so much about me. She must trust you a lot. Honestly, I can hardly remember my wandering days, or the person I was back then. But losing my brother, that pain, that desperate feeling, I can never forget that.
I completely understand. I too lost someone important. And my quest to find her brought me here. I can barely remember who I was when I started this journey.
Uh, brother, why you gotta say it like that? Last I remember, the whole story of this game was like first finding Zeke. Then we go all the way to Domain 9. We find Zeke. He's a different person. I don't even know if we can even get his memories back. We didn't even go through the altercation of that. We finally finished up everything in Domain 9. Then all of a sudden, boom, Shirley collapses. And now all of a sudden we're here in this network world trying to find her because this is her consciousness that we're inside of. Or not really consciousness, but it's like a portion of that is used as a simulation to then find where quote unquote Nemesis resides because she the one who took over Shirley's body. Which makes me wonder if this is supposed to be what her true identity from Ida is supposed to be. We don't know because Em doesn't speak to us. She just attacks us. So I don't know. I do remember that much about the story and how I explained it. Yeah.
It's like you said. It's impossible not to change after so many experiences. But I think change isn't necessarily bad. Without those experiences, I wouldn't have met so many friends, or become who I am today.
Like who I am now. Of course, if I could find that special someone like you, I'd be over the moon. Special someone? Are you trying to tell me something?
I know you will, so don't worry too much. I'm sure today's mission will be a success, and Grey Fox will be back with you soon enough. Finding her won't be easy, but the happiness of reuniting will be worth it.
She thinks I talk about Grey Fuzz, but I suppose it makes sense too. But thank you for the encouragement. Looking forward to when that time comes. Yes. Anyways, I knew that when we fight, we were gonna be reminded. Oh yeah, you're this incredibly strong individual for some reason. It's just like the Traveler from Genshin. Even though we've kind of seen where his power either gaps at or just doesn't get any stronger. Recent research is the same way. I remember seeing how that turned out. What is Lucius' personal computer doing here? Where could he have gone? Have you found his computer securely locked by an iris scanner? The only thing that can access the open chat window. No wonder he was okay with leaving this out in the open. Wait.
The breakthrough Lucius mentioned is most likely File 049. He mistook it for Hycrosis research and wants to claim it as his own to help Aurora Industries surpass its competitors. But who exactly is this Acerata guy? Is he really that influential? He must be, if someone like Lucius has no choice but to bow his head and ask for his help. The so-called Todd family sounds pretty intimidating too.
He's the CEO of Oth Inc., as well as the next in line to lead the Todd family.
The Todd. The Todd family. You lost me there.
What?
I've heard the
You don't even know basic history?
Hold up. I'll focus on my field of study during school, so I didn't pay much attention to history.
In
My bad.
2547, the distant beacon encountered an accident mid-air, forcing the Federation to sacrifice part of the ship's cargo to make a safe emergency landing. This ensured everyone's safety, but led to subsequent material shortages. In order to maintain social order and establish Ida as quickly as possible, the Federation partnered closely with a number of influential families whose fortunes were built on interstellar travel.
Let me guess. The Lysaccia and Todd families were among them, right?
Correct. My family believes that technology is humanity's guiding light into the future. That's why we invested in cutting-edge technology, including Hycros. The Todd family, however, believes that information rules everything. Many
it
details
has an
surrounding the
impact.
Todd family prior to the age of interstellar travel are difficult to verify. All I can say is that before coming to Ida and establishing themselves as a media giant, the Todd family made their fortune through espionage and trading secrets on the human homeworld.
That means Oth Inc. must be just a front, or maybe just a small part of the Todd family's business. The real operators are likely more extensive.
Whether it's
Far more
espionage,
extensive.
underground deals, or the movement of funds, the Todd family's presence can be felt wherever connections, intel, and money are involved. They're a family of genius entrepreneurs, and their network even extends into the Federation itself.
Interesting.
So what's this big job Asurata is doing for Lucius?
We'll have to keep digging if we want to find out. Let's go.
Great. I was like, man, what the after question? But obviously we had nothing to go off of yet. Computer.
This document. It's related to File 049's transfer from the Federation Nexus to Hesperia. It seems Lucius had been plotting to steal it for a while. I wonder how he managed to get it.
If he knew that the file 049 was actually a record of the start of that disaster, wait. We were not supposed to say that? We were not supposed to say that. Make things worse, it's crazy how I have to read in between his voice lines. It's like, bruh. I've been talking to her for so long, I nearly forgot this.
You don't need to tell me about Hycros or what they're up to. Now that the Lysaccia family is gone, I'm just a Federation investigator now.
But aren't you even a little curious about what's in this file? Lucius wouldn't have gone to such lengths to steal it if he didn't think it contained cutting-edge Omnium research.
What would it matter if I knew? I'm not a member of the Todd family. I don't know how to exploit valuable information for profit or power.
I don't sound too fond of the Todd family.
As far as I'm concerned, they're nothing but parasites with an obsession for money and power. Though they weren't directly involved in the Lysaccia family's destruction, they definitely contributed to it, and even benefited greatly from it.
So that makes the Asurata guy your family, your enemy. I can't speak.
He was still just a student when it all happened, so he had nothing to do with my family's downfall. But Teppan Todd, his father and the true head of the Todd family, is another story. Teppan is an extremely cunning and profiteering man who knows how to maximize his interests while ensuring his own security. When the Lysaccia family was destroyed, he was able to convince the court that he was innocent of any wrongdoing.
So you're planning to get revenge on him?
He wasn't directly involved, so I can't use legal means for revenge. Confronting him would only threaten the life Victor and I have now. But one way or another, he's going to pay for that.
I see. But this was her past. Did she ever eventually do that? I feel like she did, but we don't know. This is the past that we're experiencing.
Over here, researcher.
Hello, kiddos. Gotta see you two safe. We found a lot of evidence against Lucius. He'd been eyeing the file 049 for a while. Did you find anything?
We found a series of emails from Lucius asking the whereabouts of file 049, transfer records of the notary company to suppress trending online searches, and procurement records for the construction of a hidden Omnium research lab in this building. It's funny because the trending news was exaggerated by witnesses. They said that Wednesday sent over a dozen people to rob Aurora Industries. Yet Lucius paid 10 million Norn just to cover it up.
In any case, Anka should have more than enough evidence to take down Aurora Industries now. Anka, why are you so quiet? What's with this face?
It's Rosalind, researcher. I just lost sight of her location.
Lost it? She said she was going to search Wells' office earlier, didn't she?
Yes. And 10 minutes ago, I could still see her position inside the Public Security Bureau, but it just suddenly disappeared. I tried rebooting it a bunch of times, but the signal and location data seems fine. Rosalind's signal is the only one missing, and she's not responding to any of my messages. Oh, what should I do?
Stop panicking, Anka. It could just be a problem with her locator or the signal in the bureau. Just be patient.
According to the news, Rosalind gets suspected from the force before losing. Oh god, I might have to look at that again. Rosalind runs into trouble. She'll still manage to find her way here, but will everything turn out the way expected? Honka and Nola will find her and take her somewhere else. Will that be enough?
Listen, go find Rosalind now. If she's in danger, call the Fang Gang for help. If she's safe, help her continue searching Wells' office for clues.
I was wondering if that was gonna keep going. I really want to go back and read that. I need to make sure. According to the news, Rosalind gets suspected from the fort before losing her fellow officers in a lab explosion. Which I'm wondering if that was why. She gets sent away to psychiatric treatment. That was what we read in the computer before we went back here. Yes, I remember that at the beginning. In other words, even if Rosalind runs into trouble, she'll still manage to find her way here. But will everything turn out just like that in the news report? I guess it's just one way we'll have to find out. I suppose.
But what about Gray Fox?
Meryl and I can handle things here. By the time you get to the Bureau, we'll be finished. In any case, there's no reason for either of you to come back.
I agree with Researcher, but I'm not leaving until Gray Fox is rescued. I'm leaving Roslyn in your hands, Anka. Take this badge and show it to Gunpowder of the Fang Gang, and he'll do whatever he can to help.
Boss, I understand. I'm off to look for Roslyn now, so the rest of you better stay safe.
Oh my god. If only Aqua leaves, that will at least change a part of history, and if that works, maybe we can change it even more. Well, Nola, we should get going to... So I guess all three of us are staying. Bruh. It just sounds like Nola just wants to be a part of our team right now. I mean, I should sub. What?
What's that noise?
I heard a bark, dude. That's
sounds
crazy.
Like someone's banging on the door. Could it be Gray Fox?
It didn't sound like Gray Fox. He was Aurora's previous chief scientist. Richard took over after his resignation. He must have had his doubts about the origins of File 049, so he resigned out of fear. In other words, Simon of the person is still alive and can serve as a witness to implicate Lucius for stealing his File 049, conducting illegal Omnium research. Something about this is a little strange. How so? Don't you think everything had gone way too smoothly for us so far? Why do you have to say this now? Now that you mention it, it does feel that way. The only resistance we encountered was a few droids, and they were easy enough to take down. You'd think that they would have better security for an illegal Omnium lab, but getting in here is even easier than infiltrating the Aurora Experimental Center. Maybe Aurora Industries didn't expect us to find this place. It's not just that. These strange footprints led us here, and these documents are powerful evidence that directly indicates, proves Lucius stole File 049, conducted illegal Omnium experiments. Right. We got all this stuff on him, but how should I put it? It feels like an invisible hand has been deliberately placing everything we need right in front of us. Probably because on the other side of this door is like a boss or something. When you put it that way, it does feel odd. Give me a second to think about this, please. According to historical information that Plotty pulled up, Royal Industries are placed under federal investigation, but Wells somehow avoided detection despite his connection to the company. After Wednesday was wiped out, Wells became the new ambassador of justice, and he locked Rosalind away in a psychiatric ward for suspecting him. So far, everything's going along those events. Hey Nola, remember you saying that the media exaggerated our break-in in Aurora Experimental Center, blowing it up to say that we were over a dozen people involved, right? Yeah, they said that there were over a dozen people. Yeah, we broke in, alright, but the process was grossly exaggerated. Not everything in the news can be trusted, even if the outcome is true. The events leading up to it could have been misunderstood or even distorted. Yes. A scenario in which old allies are eliminated, new enemies are defeated, and a bright future is brought into clear sight. The only person who stands to win here is Wells. Could it be? What do you mean about Wells? What? I'm afraid we might be walking into a trap. I already figured that. What's all this talk being mentioned? Like, I heard something on the other door. It sounded like a bark. Like, what exactly are you talking about? What? I'm worried that Wells was only pretending to buy into Rosalind's act and that he used her to lure us here. If so, Wells has most likely captured her already. Which might explain what happened to her. Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me if something like that just disappeared, like the signal mentioned. I'm pretty sure he was the one who planted all this incriminating evidence against Lucius too. Think about it. With so much evidence, why isn't there a single mention of Wells anywhere to be seen? Someone like Lucius couldn't have possibly gotten a hold of the classified Federation documents like File 049 without help. Wells probably wants to eliminate all his problems, whether it's us or Lucius. That's why he went through so much trouble to set this up and use Grey Fox to lure us here. If my hunch is right, Chief Wells will show up at the very end pretending to be a brave hero that nails us, exactly how Asperia's ambassador of the Justice would. Come this far, even if it's a trap, we still have to try. Okay, really? As long as there's even slightest chance of rescuing Grey Fox, I won't give up. Okay. I have my own reasons for wanting to see this through to the end, so I'm not giving up either. You know, you're the best fit for staying outside, so what? She's not gonna stay outside, I doubt it. I'm going to. This whole thing really is a trap laid by Wells, then I am your only shot at survival. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Alright, Nola. Alka and Rosin aren't here, which means we've already deviated from the established course of history. Maybe I really can change the history, quote unquote, in the network. I don't know about that. Together it is. I wonder why this part was just not voiced. It just said fuck everything. Oh yeah, I heard a bark, but it's a person said. What's this? Brother got glasses.
Easy peasy.
That's crazy. Now get them out my face. Why is he healing? Why is he healing? Brother, stop healing. Stop being ghetto. Just die. It's alright. Should die here. Or... Alright, well... What? 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 Can you hear me? What? What just happened? I hear you. Did you make it? I did. I found the Omnium reactor in the surface layer and used the terminal there to locate another data singularity and enter the network. Yeah, this is another ion reactor. My guess was right. There must be some connection between the ion reactors in the surface layer and the data singularities. done. Now we have to do a thoroughly research our new discovery, but right now you have something much more important to do. Okay. The area of the foundational area you're currently in is under attack by a large number of viruses. Yeah, I can tell. We're already transported into here, so we're probably going to see Nemesis again soon. I clear out the virus while we're in here. But every time we get access in here, Nem just knocks us out of here. So it's like, I guess we'll just do what we can. Ew. You know, part of me wants to, part of me really wants to go, but if I exit now, I'm gonna lose a lot of progress. That doesn't sit well with me. But why is, I'm literally not gonna get any voice in this. I had that feeling.
Time to move.
I know there's not gonna be voice. This is so irritating. A part of me does not want to do this because right when we kill everybody, I bet you anything exactly what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a cutscene, and I'm gonna get yeeted. Can I do like the unstuck function? Maybe this will do something. Oh. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Let's just see what happens when we go there again. Is everything gonna still be there? Okay, we're still here. Okay. I still have a bad feeling once I do this, I'm gonna go through like a cutscene or something. It's not gonna be voice, and I'm gonna be frustrated. Cause this happened to us like one time. As for the last time, now we wiped out the viruses. The appearance in the surface layer should return to normal, right, Plotty? Viruses in the foundation layer are definitely the root cause of aberrations in the surface layer, but to be safe, I suggest you use to use the control tower to repair the system before leaving. I see. I didn't use the control tower last time. It was Shirley, or rather, Void Piercer? That was her name. She has a name, okay. Who used it, but I'm not exactly sure what they did. Control towers are used to modify and maintain the network system functions, but improper modification can sometimes damage it. If I know what she did last time, you'll have to ask her. Brother. Alright. Well, we can't mess with it then. Go to control tower and I'll teach you how to input the system repair command. Okay, I'm about to say. Alright, so I was like, how are we going to speak to her? Okay, polite, so I'm going to start to do this. A complex looking control panel. Hold up. Man, that was not a bug. I thought that was a bug. Anyways, just follow my instructions and put the commands in the panel. What is about to happen? Oh, there's those two. Wait, he getting back up again? Bro, this man is not invincible. Oh, damn. Noah's struggling. Wait, there's Anka. And Rosalind. What kind of monster is this? Damn! Ah! Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, he felt that though. Don't let any of them get away. Oh yeah, there he is. He was right. Or I was right. Ah! Was that supposed to happen? Oh. Wait, is he about to explode when I do this? It's gonna be funny if that happens. He just explodes because of that? That's crazy. No, you can't die just yet. Wells, I still have so much to ask you. What happened, Rosalind? You'll find everything in the secret room in my office. I failed your father. But where's I failed you? I've got the evidence. All I need now is your statement. Can't just die now, Wells. I still need answers. This cutscene feels ruined. Anyways, I was so blinded by power. Forgive me. Okay, he's out. All right. I feel like if there was anything important to take from that, I freaking hate that this game still does this shit to me. It's very frustrating if you ask me. Everything, that voice, it ruins everything for this for me. And the worst part is, if I want to, I could try something. I'm willing to try something. I'm willing to, because I can't live with this. Let's go back to login. See if that does anything. I hate to do this, because probably not going to do anything. Not that. Here. Try this one time. If this works and it takes me exactly where I was last at, then I won't complain about it. But if something goes wrong, I am never doing this again. Next time, if this works, then next time this happens, I hope that I remember that I can do this. Because if I don't do this, like, the voices don't go through. I don't know why this happens still. It was worse when there actually wasn't any audio, and it was really fucked up on that, which is just hilarious to me. Back in Domain 9's story, it messed up some of the audio, so we didn't get to hear everything went on. I sure hope nothing goes wrong. But it's funny how we were right, though. That Wells would just come right through being like a hero, but Rosalind making her way back to us happened. My problem is, how did Wells end up here as that quickly, I should say? I find that very strange. It's very strange.
Authorization success.
Well, anyways, let's hurry this up. It's almost 1 in the morning. This is painful. This is painful because I'm so hungry right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so hungry. Also, I guess I could mention here while we're waiting, I have another stream I didn't know I had to do. So I know I'm gonna end up doing a stream Tuesday, right? I think I said that in the last like stream schedule behind this one, which was a Genshin stream. There is another stream I'm gonna have to do that same week on Thursday, which I'm just gonna do it all the same day because might as well. I'm making excuses for a stream. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I have this feeling, I feel like I need to do it because something happened. I don't know if I haven't double checked. I'll have to double check, but I got an item that if it's something we can keep, then that's gonna be really cool. But I wish I double checked on my second account. But oh well. Anyways, back to Tower of Fantasy. When you log out and go back in, it is the longest wait time I think I have ever loaded into a single game on my PS4 of any game. So rather than just saying that the PS4 is slow, I do gotta preface, it is the longest wait time. It's longer than even the first Descendant. Like the wait time to get into the game feels very long. Man. Wait. Oh, Tata Kero. I had to read that text again. Alright, let's go back in here and see what happens. I'm a little bit frustrated because I didn't think it would do this to me. It freaking takes me outside, so I gotta go through 2 loading screens. Brother. I know the game is big, so that's why they have the loading screens in the first place. This is the one of the problems that MMOs suffer from, to be honest. But if I was on PC, I would still be agitated, even if the load times were a lot faster, just because it's just annoying. I don't know, I just find it annoying. Not saying that every location has to be like that, cause then, damn, you would probably have to need a very strong computer to get through all things you need to get through. If they were to make a game that was large enough to handle everything at once instead of like 0 loading screens type beat. Oh, so Lucius was that monster I can see on the ground there. Girl, I didn't expect to see you here. How can I recognize her? She looks like any other NPC.
Researcher? I didn't see you when I came in.
Oh, I was in another room earlier. I just got here because I heard a noise. This place is a mess, so you probably didn't notice me. Haha. Not like we didn't just appear out of thin air.
Yeah, it's a total mess. Everything happened so fast.
Girl, tell me what happened aloud while I was in the foundation layer. Apparently, Rosalind was nearly killed by the aberrant, but while sacrificing stuff, it took the fishy blow in her place. Once the aberrant returned to normal, everyone was shocked that it was Lucius.
Whew.
I was right.
Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried about you when I saw the arrest warrant. Tell me, are you actually a member of Wednesday now? Or were you kidnapped?
No, it's not like that. Aurora Industries, they wanted to get some Omnium technology secrets out of me, but I refused, so they framed me. I'm totally innocent.
I'm totally innocent.
I see you've had it rough. I get it, don't worry. Honestly, these last few days have been the scariest of my life.
Don't
get me started. I almost got suspended for helping Rosalind. I thought she was trying to catch Wednesday to get her job back, but she ended up rescuing them.
What the fuck? Wait, that is it? Bro, the text is so different from your voice line. What is this? Okay, don't even get me started. Just yesterday, I found Rosalind blank. Everything else is different. I found Rosalind trailing the chief like he was a suspect. When I caught her, she went on and on about something being wrong with him. If only I hadn't heard any of it.
Wait, you didn't report her to Wells, did you?
Of course not. I'm a proper officer of the Public Security Bureau. I kept quiet, assessed the situation calmly, and began my own investigation before making any conclusions. I'm still not done investigating, just so you know. After I got assigned to this operation today, I received a distress call from Anka. She said someone from the Fang Gang discovered that Wells had Rosalind locked away in the hospital.
What?
What?
I never got to ask the chief, and now I never will. I guess the chief knew Rosalind suspected him but couldn't kill her like he did Wednesday.
Uh, this is wild, bro.
So he faked a psychological disorder for Rosalind and had her locked in the hospital. A psychiatrist I caught earlier told me how they torture their victims that way.
I can't believe he would do that to her. I'm surprised he would do that to her. That is crazy, bro. That actually is crazy, bro. Wow. So the events of that we were told in the computer before coming back here to the Gethos network actually happened. But her coming back here was kind of thanks to Anka. I don't know if things would have turned out this way if Anka knew about this or not. I don't know. If all the events are completely the same or not, we don't know. Makes sense. Even if Rosalind knew the truth, no one would believe her because they already think she's crazy and nothing she says matters anymore. According to the news report Plotty gave me, it's true Rosalind was admitted to a psychiatric ward, but it looks like Wells fabricated the whole story. Yep.
When I joined the force, I never thought I'd end up teaming with a suspended special officer, a notorious criminal group, and the famous Fang Gang of Esperia to bring down my own chief. What a nightmare. But when this is all over, at least I can say I was a brave and just officer of the law who upheld the vow I made at the academy.
That's still crazy that Lucius was the monster. When the heck did that happen, bro? When the heck did that happen? Like, the last time we saw him was in a cutscene where he argued with Wells. I didn't forget that. So I'm just confused.
Anka, why are you and Rosalind here? Didn't I tell you to look for Gray Fox somewhere else?
Because Rosalind found a lot of evidence against Wells in his office. Like the weapon used to murder her father, the gun that once belonged to him but went missing years ago. It was in Wells's private safe all along. He's been lying to Rosalind for years and years. Same thing this time. Wells never trusted her and knew she'd eventually follow him. So he used her to lure us into a trap and pit us against that maniac Lucius. He even lied about that meeting he supposedly went to. That was just to bait her into entering his office so he could capture her and send her to the hospital. So as soon as Rosalind was safe, the two of us rushed over here to rescue you. Otherwise, Wells's plan of evil masterminds killed by a monster and Ambassador of Justice Wells saves the day might have succeeded.
Do you really have to give it such a ridiculous name? I mean, for Wells. I didn't expect us to all end up here. Good thing we stopped the Omni reactor from exploding. Oh, right. I still find it funny how we fixed the tower and Lucius just dies. I just find that funny. I understand why it happened because, like, when we cleanse the tower, it gets rid of, like, the aberrance in the foundation layer, or from the foundation layer into the actual surface layer that we're in right now. Even though it looks like we're in the foundation layer because of all the things going across the screen. Anyways, in the end, Lucius was arrested after recovering from his aberrance transformation, but not before killing Wells. Rosalind, Anka, and Nola, on the other hand, were very much alive. I guess history wasn't entirely inevitable. So, Wells was supposed to die regardless? That's what you're telling me? Well, shit.
So did you guys find Gray Fox?
Things got complicated.
No, nothing. Despite the chaos, we didn't find any hidden doors, secret rooms, or passages. Gray Fox must be somewhere else.
Don't lose hope yet. I asked Gunpowder to check other places where Gray Fox might be held, and he just sent me a message. Maybe he found something. No luck. Gunpowder says he checked every corner and asked around, but there's no sign of Gray Fox.
Weren't you just telling me not to lose hope yet? Don't start giving up now. According to you, she's supposed to be really tough, right?
Right.
That's right. She's the daughter of Tep and Todd, the wealthy president of Oth Inc. And Aserata Todd, the Oth Inc. executive who always appears before the media, is her older brother.
What? What? Well, we better hope Meryl doesn't take heed of that. Honestly, she's not a part of them anymore, right? But if she related to the Todd family, Meryl might do something underhanded, bro.
Then I'm sure Gray Fox is fine.
She might.
The Todd
I'm just
family is
saying.
extremely well established, and even Lucius fears and respects them. There's no way he would have done anything to put her in real danger. Besides, it's possible the Todd family has already found her.
Probably then, since she's related to them.
But if she's okay, then why hasn't she contacted me yet? I've sent her hundreds of messages, but still no reply.
We don't have any new leads to follow, so we just have to be patient for now. At the very least, we can get some new leads out of Lucius once he regains consciousness.
It's so frustrating. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I have to think of something. Come on, Anka, think. This isn't working. I haven't slept in 3 days, so I can't even think straight right now. Maybe I'll come up with something after a good night's sleep.
Might come up with something if I can get myself some food in my stomach. Let me stop. Gray Fox really still alive? If Wells is actually the one who kidnapped her, now that he's dead because of my actions, where could she be? If I was able to save Anka and Nola, who were supposed to die in the lab explosion that we were in, right? Even though things changed, anyways. I think the Anka and Nola explosion thing was a course of action from the first iteration of the story that we did when we first, went to the first Omni Reactor, I guess you could say, from the first one. It was during the beginning of this network story when we first met Anka and Nola and Gray Fox, even though Gray Fox was a robot. Anyways, that was before we knew that she was a girl anyways. I guess I'll have to ask Polly to dig up some historical information later. Wait, you...
Hey, Meryl. Did you find the rest of File 049?
No, just a few fragments of it. I think most of it was damaged during the fight just now. But if I gather as much of them as possible, I can hand them over to the Federation along with Lucius. And that should be enough.
But Lucius is still unconscious.
Given his current condition, the only option is to take him to the hospital for treatment and interrogate him once he wakes up. After that, I'll shift the focus of my investigation to his relationship with Wells. Thankfully, Anka saved me a lot of trouble by gathering enough evidence and information related to Aurora Industries. However, I'll still need the Public Security Bureau's help for the next part of my investigation. Officer Roslin, I know things must be difficult for you right now, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and I'll need your help to do it.
Sorry, Agent Merrill, but I'm still suspended pending an investigation into my previous actions. You'd better ask Carol for help.
I can put in an urgent request to have you reinstated as a special officer, for the sake of aiding my investigation and cleaning things up here.
Okay. Rosalind, how do you feel about that?
You can't give up, Roslyn. You're the most responsible, determined, and righteous cop in all of Asperia. Maybe even all of Ida. Besides, you still haven't brought me to justice, remember?
Anka, don't bring this up.
Who said anything about giving up? Attention, all officers of the Public Security Bureau. Under Agent Merrill's orders, I have been temporarily reinstated as a special officer and assume full command of this crime scene. President Lucius is suspected of conducting illegal omnium experiments and bribing government officials. However, due to his unconscious state, he must first be transported to the hospital for medical treatment. Regarding Wells Kudrow, former chief of police for the Asperia Public Security Bureau, prior to his death, he was suspected of accepting bribes, murdering Officer Lockhart, his predecessor, and several other crimes. Have our forensic doctors retrieve his body as soon as possible. As for the members of Wednesday, Nola and Anka are suspected of kidnapping a Kylo researcher, stealing from Aurora Industries, and
Just
other
fuck my name,
crimes.
a Kylo
However,
researcher.
they voluntarily surrendered themselves to me and later assisted in exposing the crimes of Chief Wells. As such, they are to be temporarily detained for further questioning. Kylo researcher, as a suspected accomplice in Wednesday's crimes, you will also be detained for questioning.
Me?
Why are you surprised by that?
So no one is safe now, huh?
Don't worry, everyone. I'm sure Officer Roslin, our righteous and merciful friend, will show us a little more leniency after helping out in such an important case. Isn't that right, Officer Roslin?
You know, I might have to just change my identity so they don't know who I am anymore.
I'm already helping you by attesting to your surrender and your assistance in exposing Wells. Showing you leniency is the judge's decision, not mine.
Officer Roslin, these three are closely tied to my current mission. They were instrumental in helping me retrieve a missing Federation file, as well as providing incriminating evidence against Aurora Industries.
Huh?
Yay!
Yay! What is wrong with her?
I still require their assistance for the rest of my investigation. The law dictates that as a federal agent, I am authorized to take detainees of the Public Security Bureau into my custody as needed.
Meryl is like so good. Like, she is so helpful.
I can agree to that, but not before they undergo the Public Security Bureau's detainment procedures first. Once your mission is over, they will need to be returned to us for further investigation as well.
Understood. However, until my own investigation is concluded, I'd like for them to operate with full autonomy while under my supervision.
As long as they conduct themselves in accordance with the law, I have no objections.
Thank you, Meryl.
Thank you, Meryl.
Alright, Nola. Nola, you finally addressed you addressed her by name. Yeah, she seemed very... She's grateful.
Woohoo! Wednesday foiled yet another criminal plot, and our incredible friend in the Federation bailed us out of serious trouble. Now that's what you call a perfect ending.
Okay.
She didn't bail you out of anything. As a federal agent, she's only taking you into her custody for the time being. Remember to work hard, and you might just have a chance to make amends. Don't worry, I've stocked up enough evidence against Aurora Industries to completely make up for my crimes. In fact, I might have enough to earn a commendation or two. Don't get ahead of yourselves, especially after all the trouble your organization has caused so far. That goes double for you, Anka. Even if you don't end up in jail, you're looking at 10 years of community service at the very least. Fine by me. Working odd jobs is my specialty after all. Forget
You're
it.
just not winning that.
Agent Merrill and I need to return to the Bureau to file our incident reports, as well as sort out the paperwork for leaving you in her custody.
It's kind of whack that she's trying to detain us, but we have ways to get out of that, which is funny. It's really funny. Like, we do have ways to get out of detainment. I just can change my identity and they'll just not know who I am all of a sudden. It's just the funniest shit to think about because this is just a simulation. Well. I wish it wasn't this late. I'm starting to regret not streaming like way earlier in the day because I didn't think it would be this late, but I've been trying to catch up with so many things. I'm worried they're going to take us another hour to finish this. I don't know what else is going to happen now. Like, what else? Oh, Miss Plotty, hello. What's up to Plotty?
Excellent work, Authorizer.
There's nothing. Did you learn anything about the connection between the omni reactors and the data singularities?
Unfortunately, after the firewall blocked my program, I've made almost no progress in researching the surface layer. Right now, your actions within the surface layer are probably our best and only option. So, if you still have energy for it, perhaps you'd like to continue investigating other connections between the foundational layer and the surface layer.
Other connections: when I used the control tower to launch a system repair in the foundational layer earlier today, it seemed like it had an effect on the surface layer as well. Yeah, it seems like I fixed the control tower. It just killed off an enemy. Let me stop.
You mentioned earlier that history within the network can't be altered, but the explosion reported in those articles you showed me was completely averted. That was because my actions within the foundational layer seemed to change the outcome.
Down in reactor that nearly went critical shutdown and everyone was supposed to die managed to survive.
That's impossible. The surface layer is an authentic record of the past, meaning it's supposed to follow the exact course of Ida's history. What you're describing is no different than making changes to an old movie. So how could that be?
I find that interesting, actually.
I'm not sure. But how else do you explain everyone surviving their predetermined deaths?
Are you sure they actually survived? Based on our original understanding of the surface layer, even if they managed to avoid the explosion, the record still would have ended when it was supposed to end. Meaning, if it was their time to go, changing the outcome wouldn't stop them from disappearing at the certain point in time.
Like how Wells was reported to die because of Lucius, but now... Well, technically it was because of Lucius. I mean, Lucius was a monster and killed him, instead of it being actually him, which I think was how the report was said.
So what? Just because they're made of data from previous events, does that really mean there's no point in trying to change their fates?
Okay. I don't know if I agree with that mindset.
Based on our current understanding, that's exactly what it means. Either way, I suggest confirming it for yourself, as it would still further our understanding of the surface layer.
Okay.
So what now? Maybe so. How did they grow trees on top of those buildings on the right side? You know, that shit's been bugging me for like the longest time when we first explored this area, that there was some building that just had trees on it and like grass at the top. I'm not saying that grass can't grow up there if you like put grass up there to, you know, feed nutrients into it, it just can flourish. But the trees is just a big deal to me. I just keep thinking about that. I just find that interesting. It's crazy that Asperia used to look like this, though. Because if Asperia looked like this would have been such a cooler looking location of what we got when we first started this game. But seeing a difference in history is also a due course of something interesting that I guess game developers can have fun with. The thing that sucks is that when you're done with a location and exploration, then you go on to the next one. So how will this work for this story when this finishes? I don't know. Will there even be exploration after Gestos network is finished, though? Because we got that dorm room game mode, which I finally remembered the name of. But I don't know. It's funny. I'm starting to get a grasp and understanding of this story again, but it's just like, gosh, there's just so many overcompensating amount of information I have to search through in my head to keep track of. My brain's gonna go into overload because I'm gonna be watching an anime tonight and tomorrow and several days after that. So, hey Mia. According to the network's date and time, it's been 2 days since the explosion was supposed to happen. Let's try giving Anka a call. Understood. Now calling Anka. Bruh, can you stop taking my Mia's voice away from her?
Hello.
Okay.
You've reached Anka, Asperia's up-and-coming community service star and model citizen. What can I do for you, researcher?
Why did you answer my call? That's all.
Huh? You didn't seriously think Rosalind threw me in jail, did you?
That's not what I'm saying.
No. I just wanted to ask if you still had the badge Nola gave you earlier.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. Rosalind's still setting up my community service schedule, so I can't leave right now. Could you swing by and pick it up instead?
Okay.
Great. Now I gotta go all the way to Odin's Tavern. Fuck me, bro. Oh, meet up with Ankh Rosa. Okay, I can live with that. I'm probably gonna see Yulon a lot, aren't I? She doesn't feel like a standard character, though. Really weird to say that. I guess I should go over there. I need to go this way. Oh, that sword looks sick. What is that? What the? Probably... Actually, no, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a costume from Meryl? The new Meryl? Anyways. I don't know what else in the story is gonna happen at this point, because, like, we went through a lot of stuff, but now we're working... I was gonna say working cahoots with another person. I don't know if I should say it like that. Rail bailed us out while technically just giving us another chance to get ourselves done out here, right? Alright, over here. It's better than doing a teleport, because actual full-on teleport takes way too long, so this would save me a lot more time. Despite this also being a loading screen, but not as bad. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm getting hurt! Stop it! I'm dying! Okay. Yeah, I know. Ping was peaking. I swear, my ping right now is like 40 in the top left corner. But like, sometimes it just keeps framing and framing and framing. But this has always been a problem, to be honest, with like these type of overworld games, where it's like you'll meet other people in the overworld, and if I can meet random people in the overworld, it adds to the lag in the game, which makes most systems hard to be able to function in these games, depending on how many people are actually in said world, and cause it adds to the lag more than any like actual item can. Why is she touching your leg? Here for the badge.
Researcher, you gotta help me change Rosalind's mind. Meryl just invited her to become a Federation agent, but she turned her down.
Wait, why? Federation agent sounds like a great opportunity for you. Why did you refuse?
I just think I'm not ready to take on any new challenges right now. I know I won't be chosen to run the Bureau next, but...
Rosalind, what's wrong?
Meryl gave you time to consider her offer, remember? You don't have to come up with an answer right now, so just give it a little more thought. Even I'm a little jealous that she offered you something like that.
Huh, really?
I know Meryl said she would use her authority as a federal agent to pardon Wednesday for breaking into Aurora Industries twice. But that doesn't mean you have to keep siding with her like this.
Come on, Rosalind, don't be like that.
I'm only thinking of you, Rosalind.
No! For the love of fucking God. No way. No way. There's no way I just crashed. What? I'll be back later.